The Advent shop here on North Village Avenue in Rockville Center has been here for 29 years. But it was when new owners took over 4.5 years ago that things changed and a friendship was born.
It was actually a calling from the Lord to open up a shop.
But before Teresita Calderon could acquire the Advent shop, she needed a partner.
And I said, Lord, I need a partner. And he put on my heart that it should be Sarah.
At the time, Sarah Ryan was just an acquaintance of Teresita's through a prayer group. But after hearing Teresita's idea, she was on board. However, the two women knew nothing about running a business. Enter Jim Nemley, a business coach who was recommended through a friend. Jim could see they had a passion for their business and a willingness to learn. But the learning curve was steep.
Poor Teresita. I'd be instructing them on what it meant to be a CEO of a company. And as we would go through all of those things, she would turn redder and redder, and the tears would well up in her eyes, and before you know it, she's bawling.
Perfect gift bag for this.
But Teresita and Sarah persevered, and since taking over the Advent shop 4.5 years ago, they've added 3 more stores. They say they wouldn't have succeeded without Jim's business courses. More importantly, the one-time acquaintances have become the best of friends.
I think when she wakes up with a headache, I do too.
Yeah,
we're actually very inseparable. We have,
in fact, our lives correlate each other's. I mean, whatever's going on, we seem to always be on the same page.
Teresita and Sarah no longer need Jim's classes, but they pick up the phone and talk every couple of months. In Rockville Center, Rob Patrone, FIOS 1 News.